It's hard to believe that it's almost fall, but there's still plenty of time to enjoy those summer activities, including cookouts with a delicious appetizer using Wisconsin potatoes. Here with the recipe for us, Allie Carter with the Wisconsin Potato Growers Auxiliary. Allie, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Diane. I'm happy to be here.
And you have a really fun recipe for us.
Yes, we do today. So we have a grilled steak and potato tostada with a chimichurri sauce.
Ooh.
So there are a few aspects to the recipe, so I'm going to just jump right in.
Go for it.
But we start with a corn tortilla. So I've actually toasted this up. Toasting brings out that little bit of corn flavor. So you can do that on the grill while you're grilling the rest of your items. Or what I have done this morning to prep for today was just oil each side and put it in the oven, toast it up for a few minutes.
Easy enough.
Very easy. So you can get that started. And then we grilled some beef tenderloin, which we then sliced very thinly. And then we also grilled our potatoes. So these are just lightly seasoned with some olive oil, some salt, and some pepper. But you'll see that today I actually used a russet, and russets are fabulous in so many recipes. But you'll see online the way I've written the recipe is using new potatoes, which I recommend. And so just to share a little bit about new potatoes, because I find some people don't quite understand what a new potato is. So it's actually not a variety, it's any potato variety that has just been harvested a little bit early. So what that allows is some really thin skin. The sugars haven't quite converted over to starches fully yet, so you have a little bit of a different flavor. And then with that thin skin and a little bit of sugar left in that potato, they're fabulous grilled. So I highly recommend that. And you'll see we're starting to harvest potatoes now in the area, so we'll see more at farmers markets and roadside stands. You'll see those new potatoes. They're usually red, but I highly recommend people pick some of those up, try them, particularly in this recipe.
And what I love about this is most of this stuff you can get at farmers markets now.
Absolutely. So it's a really hearty dish, but very flavorful, full of the veggies that we have in our area now. So once we have everything grilled, we just have our other toppings. We have a little bit of sliced green onion, some tomato, thinly sliced red onion. I did shred up some lettuce. We can also use arugula, is very good in this, or some sliced up baby spinach, very good. But I used what I had on hand, so we went with lettuce today. And you just compile your tostada with the greens and the grilled steak and the potatoes. And then I'm going to finish this off just by topping with a little bit of green onion, some cilantro. And then we have our chimichurri sauce, which is fabulous. And today I made this with cilantro and parsley. It's just kind of pureed up lightly, but left a little bit chunky with some olive oil and some vinegar and garlic. It
sounds amazing.
It is fabulous. So you top the tostada with some of that, and you have a really flavorful dish. It can be an appetizer. It could be an entire meal if that's what you were going for. So perfect way to end our grilling season.
And where can we get this recipe?
So people can find this in two places. They can go to eatwisconsinpotatoes.com and the recipe should be available in the next week or two there, or they can go to my site at lifeongraniteridge.com.
Perfect. Allie, thanks for joining us today. We really appreciate it. And don't worry, we're going to link up to that website and this recipe at wsaw.com right after the show.